What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be telling you about the shoe that I've been using for the past 2 years for running. So these are the shoes. The Brooks Adrenaline GTS 16th edition. 16th edition sounds about right because the 18th edition is out now and these were 2 years ago, so 16th is about right. I got them for 200 something, no, 400 something. 400 something, yeah, I got them for 400 something. I just started running at the time. I just joined my first or second 21K. So I wanted to get a little more serious, get better shoes, because I noticed that my shoes were very uncomfortable at the time. I just had like a normal Nike runner, no particular brand, I forgot. But then I got these not long after. I've been using them for 2 years, so I can tell you what they were really like, whether they performed really well, and how much I really like them. Even now, until now, I still like them. So before we go on, let's just break down the aesthetics of the shoe. Down here, you have the outsole, very thick outsole, so it doesn't wear out very quickly. The midsole is separated into 3 different layers, I think, if I'm not wrong. This white one, that is soft but not too soft. This blue one, which is I think the DNA foam or something, it's very soft, but it takes up not much on the whole midsole. And then this gray part, which is very hard, very hard compared to the white one. And this black little one, which I guess is the transition between the blue and the gray, right? So this white one is okay, the gray one is really hard, and the blue one is very soft. So there are 3 different, what's the word? Gel? Maybe it's gel. Maybe the word is gel. There are 3 different gels in the midsole. I've been running for, I can't say 2 years, 1 year, 1.5 years. I've joined 3 21Ks, 1 42K, and I gave up after the 42K because I hurt my knee. That's another story. I hurt my knee during the 42K, so I stopped running for a long time. But I still use these shoes for when I need to go hiking or when I need to go on long walks, or I used it. The only shoe that I brought to Taiwan, I went to Taiwan for 2 weeks and I brought this shoe only, and it served me very well. I'm very glad that I brought this shoe and it didn't bring any other shoe. So let's talk about the outsole. As you can see, if you had a keen eye, I don't have the best running form. I don't have a very good running form. I think that a runner that has good running form should wear out the base of the shoe pretty evenly, or maybe this part first and then the rest slowly. But as you can see, this part of my shoe has worn out extremely quickly. Compared to the others, this part has worn out terribly. Now this is the good leg. This is the bad leg. This is the bad leg. This is my left leg. All this was actually the same thickness as this, right? It was all the same thickness. But look how much I've worn it off. I've gone to the white part of the midsole. That's how bad my form is. And as you can see here, the threads, the lines are gone. So I think this part, I'm doing something right, I guess. But then this part is terrible. As you can see here, there's this text, 16th edition. Edition is completely gone. That's how badly this part of the shoe has worn out. Now I don't think that it would wear out this badly if you just wore it every day for walking around or casual use. But because I used it for running, the energy involved is much higher and the impact to this part of the leg is much higher. So I guess that's why it wore off so terribly due to my bad form. The rest of the shoe, above the midsole is fine, there's nothing wrong. Oh no, the midsole is not fine. I noticed this, the DNA, the blue foam, the blue gel, where it meets the heel, is it called the heel? Yeah, where it meets the heel, it comes out like this, and this shows up on both shoes. It's better on the right shoe, but it does come out a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe, let me think. I think I know why. I think I know why it's very bad on my left shoe and not very bad on my right. It's because of the way I take off my shoes. I don't kneel down, unlace the laces, and take it off with my hands. I step on the back of the left shoe to take it off, and then I use my foot, my left foot, to take off the right shoe. So I guess the left shoe is worn off a lot on this part because I always take it off with my right shoe, and I always use my left foot to take off my right shoe. Make sense? Yeah, makes sense. So I guess that's why this part is worn out worse than the right shoe. Okay, now the midsole, I think there's nothing much I need to say more about the midsole. It's besides this, it's worn out pretty evenly. Not very bad. It started to yellow a little bit. It started yellowing a little bit, but otherwise it's okay. Now on the upper, I don't think this blue was this shade of blue. I think it was something like this. But then after prolonged use, or maybe prolonged time in the sun, it changed color to this. It's not that it's not nice, it's pretty nice. It's just that it fades. I think it did fade because, as you can see, there is a little bit of the old blue still there. Yeah, it's the same on the other shoe too. The old blue is still a bit there. This string, I never cut it off, but it's been there since like my first run. I don't know why, I didn't notice it. Maybe it was there since it was in the box, but I didn't notice. So it's been there since I bought it, but I didn't cut it off because I thought it's okay, it doesn't need to be cut off. I was afraid that I would fray the shoes even faster, so I didn't cut it off. So it's been there and it hasn't come off, which says something. I guess it's good. The front of the shoe, there was actually like a black lining just like this. Black lining, black lining, black lining. But then I guess of how sometimes I step on my foot. Like I said, I have bad form. When I run, sometimes I step on my own foot. So I guess that's why it's scuffed off. Yeah, it's the same on the other side. I don't think it's because I rub my foot against like a wall or something. I think it's because I step on my own feet sometimes when I run. So that's that. The black lining has faded off a bit. And then the inside of the shoe, what's the word for this thing? These insoles, are they called insoles? These insoles have these Carpe Runum printed on them, and Run Happy. As you can see, they have not faded off at all. They have not faded off at all since I've bought them and I've run a lot in them. They have not faded off. So I guess this is good. I've never even taken out the insole, and I don't think I will. What else is there? There's a bit of scuffing on this side of the shoe. Scuffed the black lining. Otherwise, besides this, and besides this, and besides the aesthetic wear and tear on the shoe, after 2 years of wearing this shoe, I don't plan on throwing this shoe out anytime soon. I don't run as much as I used to, and mostly I just do light running, 2K, 3K, that's all. No heavy running at all. Although I do plan to join the Penang Marathon this year. 21K. I don't want to do 42. I don't want to. I hope I can by that time. If I can, then I will, but I don't think I will. Off topic. I don't plan on throwing this shoe out anytime. Even if I don't use them to run, even if I get another running shoe, I will not throw this shoe out. I think I will use it for the next 2-3 years until, you know, these wear out completely, because this shoe, I dare say, it's not like I've bought a lot of shoes before, but these are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. You can say that it's, what's the word in English? A placebo effect, 心理作用. Because when I wore these shoes for the first time, of course, I was very excited. And I ran extra 2 km more than I usually do. So 2 km is a lot for me. When I usually ran 10k, but then I ran extra 12k. So I was like, wow, these shoes are really good, because they made me they allowed me to run another 2K. Maybe I was able to run another 2K, and maybe these shoes really did help, but then, I don't know. These shoes have never let me down. The shoelaces never untie themselves, never. They never loosen themselves when I'm running. So you never need to worry that they will. Maybe these shoelaces are standard on all Boost shoes, but these shoelaces, I really like them when I was running because I never had to bother with lacing them up again. What else do I need to say? I went to Taiwan, as I mentioned. I went to Taiwan for 2 weeks. I didn't bring any slippers. I didn't bring any other shoe. I only brought this shoe. And I think it was a very good decision because I walked a lot in Taiwan. For 2 weeks, I walked a lot. And these shoes never gave me blisters, never chafed. They never made my ankles hurt. They never chafed me on this side, on the back of my foot. I really walked a lot. And I haven't tried, and I don't plan to try, not just yet, I don't plan to try the Adrenaline GTS 18. I know there are new ones out, but I don't need new running shoes just yet because I don't plan to run so much as of now. And yeah, this has been my review of the, what's the name? Brooks Adrenaline GTS 16. Can you see it? Is it in frame? Hope you enjoyed the video. Now I'm gonna go on to close-ups of the worn and torn shoe. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe. If you have questions like, where are you from? I'm from Malaysia. Which part? Kuching. Where are you now? Penang. How can I send you my shoes? Well, contact me, email below. I'm talking as if there are people that want to send me shoes. Anyway, close up of the shoes. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.